Hey everybody! Welcome to the Daily Vlog. I'm Gary.
I'm here.
And I'm Layle.
And I'm about ready to leave for my annual family vacation, which
Woo!
is starting my own tradition. I guess it is fourth year since, started my tradition, which is emulating the tradition of that I grew up
So
with.
you load up the station wagon
There's
and
no
put
station.
boxes on the top.
Almost.
And give
Well,
the
when I was a
kids
kid, we used to drive from
a
Philadelphia
bingo, license plate bingo.
to Atlantic City, and we used to load the car up with stuff and head down for 2 weeks, one or 2 weeks, and stay at the same little motel thing by the boardwalk and go on the beach. And this was before there was casinos in Atlantic City. And it was every summer. It was our summer vacation. It was a cheap summer vacation because my parents didn't have like a ton of money. We couldn't. We eventually did go to Disneyland and do all that stuff, or Disney World actually. But when I was younger, it was and then it was like all the relatives would come down. And during that period, there would be different like cousins and relatives would be overlapping, and we'd see them and stuff down the shore. And so 4 years ago, I discovered I really missed that, having no beaches here in Colorado, and now having a daughter. I thought, well, I'd like to experience that. So we tried it one year. We flew to Philadelphia, gathered my family together, and went down the shore. And it worked out really well. So we've done it now. It's our fourth year in a row, and we do it now. Of course, there's another reason I'm going to Philly this time. I'm going for actually 2 vacations in one. The first week I'm going is for my brother's wedding.
So he scheduled it for your vacation.
Yeah, it was very nice of him.
Yeah,
to do
that was
so.
convenient.
Appreciate it. So we're going there, and that's it. And he's getting married on Sunday. And then they go off to Hawaii, which is like Hawaii.
Yeah.
We're going to Atlantic City.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! Now,
But your wife does like to do a little gambling, though.
yeah,
while you're on
my
vacation.
wife likes the nickel slots.
I love the nickel slots.
I like watching the people lose money gambling.
Nice.
And then I like the boardwalk. Even with the casinos, which kind of like tainted for me a little bit. But there's still the Ventnor boardwalk, which continues down past. That's very pleasant. And then you
Still
can go to
the Jersey Shore.
Ocean City, New Jersey is just the same as it ever was. It's very nice. And
you get
we
taffy.
go there
You
like
brought
maybe
taffy
one
back
evening.
last time.
Yeah.
Saltwater.
And there's still some of the beaches are very nice, and it's a lot of nice little restaurants in Atlantic City. So where did you used to go for your family vacations?
Used to go to Colorado. but actually,
Yeah.
my family is in the military, so we lived like in Ohio and in Texas and California. But my stepmother's family and my mother's family is here in Colorado, and so we'd come up here.
Come here.
Yeah, and so you'd be out at the ranch and doing things like shooting guns and riding horses and doing all that kind of stuff, which was really great when you were a kid, or up here in
that sounds
outside of
fantastic.
Denver and go camping and mountain.
We have something in common because we would also vacation in Colorado.
Yeah.
I lived in Kansas mostly, but my grandparents lived in Colorado, and they had a pool trailer RV that they'd hook up to the back of their pickup, and every summer they'd take us kids for the summer. And they took us to like every tourist trap in Colorado. We went to the sand dunes, all the stuff in Colorado Springs, like Cave of the Winds and Garden of the Gods and Seven Falls and all that good stuff. And
Nice.
Cripple Creek before they had gambling.
See, now my dad was the classic, dad driver would be like, "Oh, we're going to get there as fast as we possibly can. That means, we won't stop unless you can only you can go to the bathroom when we get gasoline.
Yeah.
When the gasoline tank is empty,
Then
you
you
can go to the bathroom. But we're not stopped for anything." And then I contrast that with, I went on one summer vacation with my grandparents, and they are just the opposite. Every single little roadside attraction, historic marker, anything. I mean, it took, usually, if I drive out to eastern Colorado, it would take us like 3 hours to get to the point.
Mm-hmm.
It took us 8.5 hours with my
Lord.
But
grandparents.
you probably saw some interesting things.
Well,
maybe not for a little kid.
I don't know. I was over it. And hence now I drive fast and stop and sit on the gas.
But the nice thing about having the RV too was that without the expense of hotels and everything, it made it so that we often with my grandparents could vacation for many more weeks longer
Yeah,
on the limited
length
budget, and we
was
didn't
not
got to eat. We'd
dependent
like
on the
cook
cost.
there and everything,
Yeah.
and so It was nice. And go fishing.
Yeah.
We go fishing for rainbow trout. I don't even know if there's rainbow trout left in Colorado.
Of course there is.
Okay, so Gary will be on vacation this week.
Here tomorrow.
And that
So
means
you'll get to see all of us a partying. Woohoo!
That means I'm in charge of the office.
But I watch the daily vlog, so.
He'll know.
See you tomorrow.